How to split a knot. How do you chop in the same place every time? Keep looking where you want to hit it. Grandad swung his axe, hit the same spot again, and the block of wood cracked and split in two. Same way you hit a ball. Keep your eye on it. Of course, you want to chop with the grain of the wood. Chop across a knot and you're in trouble. Who ties the knots in wood, Grandad? A tree. How? A knot's where the branch grows through the sapwood. See this one? How it started growing here, and every year after that the tree grew thicker and covered up a bit more of the branch. And the branch grew bigger too. That's how you get this block of wood with a knot tied in the middle of it. There's a secret to how you split a knot and make it come undone. Can you show me? Promise you won't tell your grandmother? I promise. You sure now? Scout's honour. Okay. You've sawn the trunk into blocks, and you get one like this with a knot. You stand the block on end and turn it so the knot's pointing at you. Keep your eye on the knot, give it a good whack straight down the middle, and it splits the knot and the block of wood as well. Grandad's axe struck in line with the middle of the knot, and the block sprang in two. Just like that. Can I have a go? Here's a good piece. That's it. Stand it on end. Turn the knot towards you. Keep your eye on it. Corker, you did it first time. You've got a good eye, Jack. Have another go. That'll be a bit trickier because it's got another knot where the branch grew out the other side of the trunk. But those knots will all come untied if you keep going long enough, splitting each one through its middle. I'm getting hot. Firewood warms you twice. Once when you split it, and once when you burn it. That's the way. Who taught you to split wood, Grandad? I was clear felling a block of bush in the king country, and I got sick of the axe jolting and hurting my hands, so I tried splitting down the heart of the knot itself, and found it come undone so much easier than chopping and chopping and chopping to cut across. I was as pleased as a dog with two tails. I once offered to show your grandmother how to split wood. She'd teach me how to make date scones, but she said that was her secret. So, she still can't split a bit of kindling with a knot through the middle of it, and I still don't know how to make a date scone. Granny's going to show me how to make date scones, and I can tell you. Nah, that wouldn't be fair. Anyway, she's got you to split the kindling. I like splitting the kindling. Well, now you know how to split through a knot. That'll make you like it even more. Whether you're splitting wood or a knot, you'll go with the grain, like going with the lay of the land. What's the lay of the land? Same thing as the grain in a length of timber. If you want to get somewhere in the bush, you can follow a straight line uphill and down till you get there tired out. Or you can go with the lay of the land, following the line of the ridges and the valleys. You'll get there in half the time and half the effort. Sometimes you've got no choice. You just have to go against the lay of the land. Have you ever done that, Grandad? Yep, when I invented New Zealand, I had to chop all of the valleys and gorges through the ridges and the mountains. True? Yep, like the Kaurangahake Gorge through to Waihi, Manawatu Gorge through to Palmerston North, and all those gorges down the South Island, from Bulla to Clutha. I had to chop a lot of them through the ranges, against the grain of the country. If I hadn't, there'd be no way for the rivers to get through, and that would have meant there'd be no way for roads and railways to be built through the mountains. Did Granny help you? Oh, your grandmother's no good with an axe. She can't keep her eye on where she wants to hit, because she's always too busy keeping one eye on me. That's why some of the gorges have got bends and twists in them, where your grandmother chopped in the wrong place. Mountains are filled with knots, and your grandmother got the axe stuck in them again and again. I tried to show her on a block of wood, but she would keep one eye on me. In the end, I had to say to her, "You stick to making date scones, and I'll split the firewood." And that's what we've done ever since. I can split a knot, I told Grandad, and Granny showed me how to make date scones as well. There's no end to some people's cleverness. We'll take in the kindling, and with any luck, Granny will show you how to make some for our morning tea.